Hello creative people, welcome back to a new video, a new sketchbook tour. This time I'm gonna make a full flip through of this little sketchbook right here. It's a lightweight, totally inexpensive sketchbook, and it's the second one of a twin of a couple of sketchbooks I had finished in the past 2 years. This one actually took me the quickest time to finish, only 7 months, and the reason behind that is most probably because I consider it small and inexpensive, and this something I would take into account in the future if I want to really practice daily and use my sketchbook intensively without worrying too much about ruining it. Having these characteristics can be a big plus. First of all, I want to introduce myself for the newcomers. My name is Luigi, also known on social media as illustrazionidilut. In this channel, I'm showing you my art journey as well as talking about art supplies, painting, drawings. So if you like this kind of topics, consider to hit the subscribe button here. Now I think we can start this sketchbook tour here. So let's start from the sticker here. It's a Turner acrylic wash stickers I got from Turner Art Supplies in Frankfurt in January this year. I was in the art fair there. And here I add another sticker which I have no clue what it actually is. It was to cover some scribbles I did to test pen. Also here you can see some of them. I used this from the 24th of January, which is this drawing here in the cafe, to the 4th of September. It's 7 months, which for me is kind of quick. You consider that I'm working on different sketchbooks simultaneously. About the characteristic, I think it are the same of the other one, which is 120 GSM, 96 pages, 0.8 millimeter, I guess, thickness. Not suitable for wet techniques for sure, but still you can use some very lightweight watercolor or ink. The first idea was to use marker on the sketchbook. I never had worst idea before. The first 3 pages I used marker. I was saying yes, doesn't matter if it's bleeding through, but actually for me it was a nightmare. It's really a torture to see this and not being able to use both sides of the sketchbook. So after 3 pages I decided to switch to pencil, ink or fine liners for this sketchbook and not markers anymore. I have another pad specifically for those that is not bleeding through. I bought markers beginning of the year, and these are the first sketches I did with them. It was an illustration set, so not a big variety of skin color. That's why I bought later a skin color set. By the way, Hohuhu sent me some sketchbook, paper and markers. In this period, I don't know for how long, I have a 10% off on the website if you want to take the advantage of it here. I think markers are quite a good tool if you want to use mixed media. It's mixed perfectly with both pencil and pens. Here I switched to pencil, graphite pencil. I was using some old ones I have for this sketching over here, and using the blending stamp for the first time, which give a quite a realistic, nice effect. Not using it often as I have some phobic, let's say. I don't like the sound that this blending stamp does on paper. And also I don't like the bleeding through of the marker, so this is not my favorite spread for sure. Here is a comparison between classic graphite pencil and a matte graphite pencil, because here I bought this set of Faber-Castell matte graphite pencil. I had also a review on this channel. Basically you can see a reflection of light in a classic pencil, and you should be able not to see it on this matte graphite pencil. And also you can reach quite darker darks, because it's like a 12B the maximum, even if you can buy 14B, I think. I start using this sketchbook much more outside my comfort zone. So I was sketching a lot in cafes during winter times, but also during summer in swimming pools and so on. And that's why also I finished this sketchbook quickly. It's easy to feel a spread in this way with just a couple of hours in a cafe. They're sitting next to me. Most likely never realized I was drawing them. I also used these brush pens, I think was Sakura, I bought to make quick shades of gray on my sketches. They are not bleeding through even on this lightweight page. I was in an art meetup. We focused on study on the skull, of course. I took some notes, like this side should be flat. And then there is this bridge behind the nose, which is important in portraiting. This part of the mouth is it in profile, like here. Cross-hatching exercise on ears. And then again in some cafes. Here I was on the U-Bahn, which is the German subway. It's quite tough to draw on a subway because people are coming and leaving very, very often and quickly. So I was training myself to draw something between one stop and another, which can be like 2 minutes time. I like this one. I like this, which I thick here. I don't like particularly these others ones. And here with some friends eating in a Thai. Here I, of course, took my time to make this. Was not a quick sketch, was more an exercise I did in 2 different nights. First I did this cat, and then I make a composition using the full spread with these cute squirrels. I particularly like this spread here. I use a brush pen with a diluted ink. I think it's a Winsor & Newton black ink here. And you can see in some point I reactivate with this brush pen the ink below, which is something I don't like usually, but here is a good compromise. I think it's not too much visible. I also tried to push myself to use the full spread. This way you can have a double size and make larger artworks on the same sketchbook. Also you can sometimes use the mid part of the pages. Some sketches with the same pencil matte I had. Just some reference from Pinterest and trying to find the composition in my spread. And then again, traveling to Chiemsee, which is a lake, here on the train, sketching the people there. And here I was directly at Herreninsel Chiemsee, which is an island, one of the, I think, 2 or 3 islands inside the lake. And on this island is famous because there is this nice castle with a very big fountain, fully decorated in a classic way. So I sketched quickly the statue there. That day was quite hot and humid and was very full, so much full of mosquitoes on this island. So it was quite difficult to make something there. On the train back, I sketched some more people and make quick washes with this ink brush pen I mentioned before. I was saying goodbye to the friend who was visiting me. We went to along the river here in the city. It was full of people because summertime is always like this here. Sketch a little bit the architecture and the people over there. I think I like this composition here. I tried drawing from imagination one evening just to train it a bit. I'm never very happy with the results, so it's something I don't do often. Just an easy profile, and then I start playing with the air. I bought this gold ink. I was trying to using here, but you need quite a good amount of water, so this paper is not very suitable. I have other artworks with this. Here not very visible, but I think is a good kind of ink. If you don't know, I'm trying to find the perfect gold substitution to gold leaf. So if you are interested in a specific video on all the possibility you can substitute gold leaf, drop me a comment. I currently have gold powder that became watercolor. I'm having ink. I'm having gold gouache, so a lot of options. And this is my favorite cafe in the city I discovered recently. Very good cafe there, and cakes as well, and it's not far from my place. In here I sketched the waiter together with some customer and the full architecture of the place. Also, I like how it came out. It took me 1 hour and a half maybe. Here I was waiting for the mechanic to change my tires of the car, and so I was to McDonalds and sketched some people there. It's a nice location to sketch because people are always coming and going. They stay maybe the right timing, 20 minutes, half an hour to have a sketch, and then they leave and new work comes. So just a sketch from a reference. And here was my birthday. I got some presents from my parents, olive oil and biscuits, typical from my city, original city, which is Prato, and they are called cantuccini. They had this a bit hard rock biscuits with nuts inside. They should be quite famous. This is my nephew, just waking up with a bit of a angry, annoyed face. Very quick sketch because it was moving fast, as you may imagine. Then I start going to swimming pools because it was summertime. Here some people on the shrimp bath. Here in another one, I start using more pen from this page on, red and black. And I have to say that I really enjoy drawing with pen. It's something so flexible and so easy to bring and to have with you. So I think I will do more of this kind of sketches in the future. I particularly like this girl here. I think it was the last one I did. She was eating something from the hand. Then I went to Prague to visit some friends there, and we went to this park called the Valsteninska Zagrada. It's for sure wrong as I pronounce it. Full spread, composite in a different moment of the day. First we went to this nice lake with carps, very big ones. Then we saw some peacocks over there. This is the view of the Kars Bridge, the main bridge, historical bridge in Prague. This is my friend taking notes. She likes taking diaries of her daily life since long time, as far as I know. And to make these washes, I use some brush pen I bought and fill out with water and ink. The day after we went to sauna with my friends. It's a big sauna culture in Prague. Here I was in English Garden in Munich, so the big park we have here was totally full of people. I used the same brush pen, but the feeling I had was more autumn vibe, fall instead of a summer one. During August I went to Tyrol in Austria. A friend of mine, so I sketched him on the train. If you want to see his reaction to this sketch, you can have a look on my Instagram. I think it came quite good. People here were just on the river there next to my hotel. Here was in a drawing meetup, sketching some people on the garden, and this guy I met in the art meetup. He was spending with us a few hours talking. Then I joined an art group online, animal references. Every day I did some of those. Here we have rabbits, full spread. I used polychromos pencil, different colors to have this composite page. Sketching with pens and brush with ink here in the city. Then we had this, I think was not a crab, it was I don't remember the name of this. And I really like how it came out with the bold marks of the black pen and these inks. It came out really good, this page, I think. We were going on the train to Tegernsee, which is another lake. We have many here in the nearby, with some other artists, because we started plein air painting the last weekends of summer, let's say. Unfortunately, the weather will not be able to let us do it for a long time. More people sketching on the swimming pool. I particularly like these two girls talking to each other. Some more sketching of animals. Goat, I think, was the topic that day. I think I made a good cross-hatching over here, and also here, of course, with the red pen I couldn't reach a very high contrast. Another swimming pool, another group of people. This girl from behind came out quite good, I think. More animals. This mantis religiosa, and this was the gorilla day. Portrait here and this quick sketch here also came quite good in my opinion. And I tried to make experiment with my backgrounds. Here some cross-hatching, and here I wrote the text of a song I like. I think it's from 21 Pilots. And the final spread, maybe you have seen this reel on my social media. That day was, of course, Seagal Day. Fill out also the back cover of the sketchbook with this drawing of seagulls in different position. I like how they are very expressive here. I was quite happy with the end of this sketchbook. And this was the last page. This was the end of this sketchbook. Twins sketchbook I finished. I'm quite proud of. They will come in a library together with the other I have already finished. If you want to see the other sketchbook tours I've done, I link you here the playlist. And I thank you for watching till now, and I see you in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.